Yeah, this is a really cool spot.
Hey, we're Mel and Jay. Together with our cat Benny, we're traveling from Hope, BC, all the way to South Padre Island, Texas, y'all, with lots of stops along the way.
Well, this site was very unlevel for being on pavement, but we got that all sorted now. And thankfully the rain is let up for a moment at least. So we're gonna set up real fast before it starts raining again. It's a cool day, so we're gonna do hot nachos in the oven. Couple severe thunderstorms heading through here tonight, but thankfully none of them have hit us directly. They've just given us a nice little light show. So we've got the full 4 Starlink poles going again, and that's because we're surrounded by trees. I originally put up 3, but I was like, you know what? We're not quite clearing those treetops. So yeah, 4 did it perfectly though. We've got amazing signal now.
You know, I had my doubts that this many poles was actually necessary, but I have to say, we have perfect internet signal and there's no cell phone signal here, so yay!
Mel was a bit over-optimistic about the temperature today. Might need a jacket.
I'm in a wool sweater and sandals today.
Gosh, I think there was a bit of rain last night.
All right, today we are going on an adventure. We are going to a little town that has been named one of the top 10 small towns in the South. It's called Fredericksburg. It's got German heritage and Texas heart, we'll say. Our first stop of the day is Wild Seed Farms. It's the country's largest operating wildflower farm. Cozy looking. Well, that was our first stop. Now, we didn't get to see any wildflowers, of course, because it's like really early February. But if you happen to be coming through in March or April, you'll definitely get to see their big, huge, massive fields of wildflowers. Now, as you can see, it's been planted and it's green and it just goes forever. But yeah, the lady was mentioning that the bluebonnets will be the first to come up in late February, early March, and then everything else follows, and April is the height of their season. So definitely come and check it out. All right, it's time for breakfast, and we have come to the Hill Country Donut and Colacas. It's just a tiny little spot, but it's one of the top-rated places here in Fredericksburg. Look at this little bag. You deserve a donut. So we got savory Colacas and the biggest bear claw I think I've ever seen. Look at the size of that thing. Takes up the whole bag. I'm not gonna get my fingers on it right now because I don't want them to get sticky. So you might be wondering, what is a Colacas? And I'm wondering too. But from what I can tell, it's like a bun with stuffing in it. And so we got savory ones. So this is a sausage one. We also got sausage and cheese and sausage, cheese, and jalapeno. And then they also make them in a sweet version. So you can get them filled with jam or other things like that. So yeah, let's try it. Good breakfast.
Breakfast of champions. Mm-hmm. Bear claw is huge. It's really good. It's like filled with apple pie filling. We're back to our beautiful campground, and we're going to enjoy some of the snacks that we got.
It's tea time. So we've got our tea, and let's show you what we got at the old German bakery in Fredericksburg. Napkins, lots of napkins. We got something called a nut pretzel.
That looks good.
It does look good. We got something called an almond bow. Doesn't look like a bow, but it still looks good. And then we got, upside down,
Finale.
a pecan cookie. I'm gonna try this cookie. Oh yeah.
And now that we had all that bakery stuff, it's time to go for a little walk and burn a couple of those calories off. We just walked up the smallest of hills, and we're both like breathing heavily now. We're just not used to hills, being in Texas in the flat area for so long.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a shock to the system when we get home to mountains.
Now Benny needs his exercise.
He's like, oh, I've had enough.
Let's try again.
Come on. No, don't grip onto the steps, please. Let go. Thank you. Oh, don't be scared. It's okay.
Here you go up. Okay.
Hi.
Well, today, since we're staying at Pedernales Falls, we thought we would actually go and see Pedernales Falls. Yeah, this is a really cool spot. It reminds us of the potholes near Courtney, BC.
You should check out that video if you haven't already.
Well, good morning. Why don't I show you around camp here at Pedernales Falls State Park. First off, the campsites here are absolutely huge. We've got, of course, our asphalted camper pad. So this is $20 a night. With that, we've got a water hookup and an electric hookup. I have to say, it's a pretty good deal. 20 bucks a night. Here's the other kicker. If you happen to buy a state park pass, so a Texas Parks pass, I think it's about $70. It also gets you extra discounts for camping. So we got an extra 10% off our camping here. How awesome is that? So that's our tip. All right, back to this tour. So as you can see, lots of trees behind me. We've also got a lovely fire pit that we have failed to use. And right next to the trailer, we've got this great little shelter, and it is awesome when it rains. You can come and actually be sheltered from the rain with our picnic table. Let me come out here to the road, and then you can get an idea of exactly how big this site is. And it's not just our site, like almost all the sites here are pretty big. So there's the truck, our site goes back, there's bush back there, there's some little paths. I think they're deer trails going through there. And it comes all the way across to here. So you could put a tent over here. Oh, we've also got a hook to kind of hang food, keep it away from the wildlife. So we're staying on site number 7. I would definitely recommend, if you're going to stay at any of the state parks in Texas, to reserve. We're finding that weekends have booked up really, really fast compared to weekdays. So just a heads up, you might need to find something else for weekends or book as far in advance as you can. And just a short walk from our site are the bathroom facilities. So there's showers and toilets. You can see there's a bike lockup. They even have recycling for plastic, glass, and aluminum. You can see here that there are tons and tons of hiking trails all over the park. The Pedernales Falls is definitely a highlight. You've got to come and see that. I think the ranger told us that there's about 40 miles of hiking around here. And of course there's a dumping station right at the entrance to the campground. Ready?
It's such a nice, calm evening, no wind. We're just gonna have some tea and play some cards out on our little picnic table here. This segment is brought to you by 5 Crowns. Benny approves of 5 Crowns. Don't you, kitten? Don't you? Hello. It's our last day here at Pedernales Falls State Park. And man, this is just such a beautiful, quiet, peaceful park. We're really gonna miss it. Benny's soaking in the last few minutes at his favorite park. We're hitched up and we're heading to Austin. So we'll see you there next week.
See you next week.
And that has been named.
In a quarter mile, turn left toward Park Road 62.
How about I turn that off for the moment?
I hate wind. Blows my hair everywhere. Anyway.
Make sure you don't miss the next video by liking, subscribing, and turning on notifications.
Oh, and don't forget to check out our website and sign up for our weekly email blast.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one.